Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to answer a good question that I thought of after really looking at this YouTuber. There's this YouTuber named Corey X Kenshin. I think some of you guys may know who he is. If not, all of you guys may know who he is. And if not that, then none of you guys know who he are. But to explain it to those that don't know who the man is, Corey X Kenshin, he is a YouTuber that recently, I guess, quit. And I guess it was like he set a goal for himself to hit 10 million subscribers. And he said that after that 10 million, that he was done. You know, he wasn't going to come back. Now, here's the thing. I doubt that. I have a little bit of doubt in my heart behind that. I mean, if he actually did quit, then not to sound rude and not to be rude, but I think that's one of the most silliest things that you can do when you then reach this level of success. Like, why throw it away? And it just doesn't make any sense to me. I guess I would have to like know why, but I personally think that the man will come back at some point in time. Maybe not no time soon, but I do think that he would like take a break and probably just come back out with another channel or something. But my thing is like, it's good, you know, to take breaks. I don't think there's a problem with that, with taking breaks, but I just think me personally, I couldn't be that YouTuber. So to overall answer that question, will I ever quit YouTube or retire from YouTube? No, I couldn't be that person, because I know I would come back. And if anything, I'd just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to quote unquote retire, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to take me a little break, just take me a vacation. I remember saying that before with Corey, that yeah, he's probably just going to take a break or something, you know, because this man's been killing it, trying to reach to this number and stuff. And so yeah, I personally, I personally don't think he's quitting. I just think that he's taking a break, and it's okay with doing that. But would I ever like full on quit, like done, I'm out of here, I'm moving on to something else? I guess the only way, if I would quit YouTube or were to retire from making videos, because I don't think I would necessarily retire from content creating. I think if anything, I would create a business surrounded by content creating. You don't really hear too many people, because that's like the number one thing with content creating, is that being a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or a TikToker, it's not a real job. You know, they were just saying that with Addison Rae, because she was, I guess, hosting a UFC fight, or not hosting, but she was like interviewing people for a UFC fight. And my thing is this: the girl's making money, okay? She's getting brand deals. She's doing all of these things that a working person would do. She's just having fun when she's doing that. So that's why I'm like, I would, I guess, create that business to where a person can say, yes, I do have a job. Like, so I think if anything, that's what I would do, is just overall, you know, do something, give back to people, you know, give a person a reason to be a content creator and stuff. But and even then, I still will probably do like cameo appearances or do full on videos. Like, but I just don't really see myself like quitting it altogether. I think if anything, I'll just be that person that I'm just working all the way up until the day I die. Like, I really don't see myself putting nothing down, because I feel like I have so much to do, even like years down the road, because it's like, what, technology is going to be more advanced, more platforms are going to come out, there's going to be a bunch of different things for me to do and get into, so there's really just a no end point. It's just like with an actor, you know, it's like there's going to be movie opportunities for them left and right, left and right. So my thing is, like, that's how I see it. There's always going to be a video opportunity for me. There's always going to be some sort of content creating opportunity. I can talk about some stuff that's going on in the world. I can play the latest video game. I can do whatever, you know? So it's like Twitch streaming, YouTube, TikTok, all of that. As long as my brain still has that creativity, like running through it, like straight up just flowing through it, I really don't see myself ever quitting YouTube. You know, like it's one of those things where I'm like, well, why would I? Why would I make it to such a successful, ground with YouTube and just quit? So that's why I'm like, that's why it's just kind of hard for me to believe. And it's like you hear it so often when a person's like, oh, I'm quitting, I'm done. Look at the one rapper, NLE Choppa. He quit. He quit rap. What did he do? He came back. Then he said he was gonna be doing like he wasn't gonna be doing all the violent raps. What did he do? He went right back to doing the violent raps. Now he's talking about he's gonna quit rapping again, just for him to come out probably what with another album, mixtape, song, a single, whatever. But it's hard for me to believe when a person says that they're going to quit. I guess, like, now talking on other people, I hear it so often. Like, the first time you hear it, then you're like, dang, man, it's really an end of an era for this person. Wow, that's crazy. So then you're like, man, well, okay, I guess, just overall find another person to watch or listen to or whatever, and then all of a sudden, like some months down the road or the next year or a few years down the road, then you're all like, you hear them saying, oh, I'm coming back, I'm releasing a song, or I'm releasing a movie, or I'm releasing a YouTube video. Then you're like, oh, whoa, wait a minute, hold on, now, like, you retired, you were supposed to be, and then it's even like, I feel like wrestling has really like open that like eye for me when to like see how quick people are to use that word retirement or quit, because it's like I feel like today, like, the word retirement and quit doesn't even mean what it originally meant. When you retire, when you quit, like, you're done, you're it's over with. But there would be wrestlers that would be like, oh, I quit, or I retire, I'm done, I'm like, I ain't gonna do it no more. And then next thing you know, you see them 7 months later down the road fighting for the like WWE championship. So that's why I'm like, I just don't believe it anymore when a person says that they're gonna retire or quit. And it's like, not to really, I'm not trying to call out anybody when doing this. It's just, my own, like, I guess personal opinion about it and stuff. It's like, it ain't no beef with Corey X Kenshin. It ain't no beef with no WWE wrestlers or no musicians or actors. Like, if they retire, they retire. If they quit, they quit. If they come back, they come back. At the end of the day, I can't judge. I can't say anything about it. I just got to deal with it. But it ain't like a problem to deal with it. I'm just saying, like, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's going to happen. So, but, yeah, I feel like once you get, maybe if you get up there in age and then, you want to do, like, I now that I understand, it's like when you want to do the things that you used to do, but you can't do it anymore, so you're kind of like forced to quit, you're forced to retire, then that's when I believe it. Like, they have it, but even then, it's like wrestlers, they came back from stuff like that. At times, people, they do the impossible. They make the impossible possible. So that's why I'm like, I just don't know. I have trust issues when people say that they're done. Like, I just can't trust it anymore and stuff. I'm like, okay, I need to actually see that you're done. But if not, then I just think that people, they get bored and then they're all like, all right, well, you know what? Let me do one more wrestling match, or let me make one more album, or let me make one more, song or whatever. Let me just do more of what I used to do and things. If it hurts or kills me, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But anyways, or look at the fighter Conor McGregor. That man, he retired, came back, I guess retired again, then came back. Now I don't know what's going on anymore. Like, and same with Floyd Mayweather. He's retired, came back, retired, and I think it's either that passion or it's that money. It's one of the two. You ain't gonna, like, if you got a passion or you love money, you ain't gonna quit something that's bringing that in. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I love both passion and money. So that's why I'm like, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna turn down an offer, money offer. And if that's my passion, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, continue doing it and stuff. But anyways, it's like, cause yeah, it's like, oh, well, my thing is like, I overall, like, if people are like, oh, do you actually love money? I wouldn't necessarily say like I love it, like if I love the person or I love my favorite movie or something. Let's just say like it's able to make life easier. I feel like that's that's a good way of putting it and stuff. Money makes life easier and things, because I feel like without money, life is going to be challenging and it is going to be difficult and stuff. There are going to be things that you want or need, and if you don't have money, you're you overall it's gonna be a little bit challenging and stuff. So that's why, even more so, a reason why I'm like, okay, I know YouTube and Twitch streaming and podcasting and doing promos and stuff. I know all of that's going to bring me in money. So why would I turn that down? Or why would I settle for something less, or, do something else? And it's like, if this is what I like doing and I feel comfortable with where I'm at, then I'm going to overall get it to the point where I'm so comfortable that I get uncomfortable with what I'm doing. Does that make sense? Like, overall, like saying that I'm going to overwork myself. I'm going to go crazy with what I'm doing. I'm going to, do wild, over the top, like, just amounts of work to overall, like, I guess, yeah, just to, follow my passion, follow my dreams and stuff. But yeah, I'm like, if it's my dream, if it's my passion, I'm like, I'm not going to stop under any circumstances. Like, my thing is this. I've been in situations, to really just talk about my career with YouTube and stuff. I've been in situations where my laptop stopped working. I've been in situations where controllers for like games have stopped working. I've been in situations where I've lost videos, podcast episodes, what else? Music, what other things? I mean, I've lost a lot of stuff. Like, like if I had to say, like, in the, span of the career where I've really been following my dreams with just everything that I've put into, put onto YouTube, I have to say that there's probably like 20%, or maybe even 10, maybe 15 to like 10-15% of work that I've lost out of the thousands of videos and crap ton of songs and a bunch of other stuff that I've worked on. I probably have lost like 10 to 15% of that work that's never seen the light of day, because it's just me overall making a mistake, or errors and problems happen. So that's why I'm like, I've overall, like, I've been through that, but it's still my passion to do YouTube. It's still my passion to entertain people. So I really don't see like, oh, okay, like I lost a song, I'll create another song. I lost a video, I create another video. I lost the TikTok video, I'll create another TikTok video. Like, that's the thing. It's like, if your passion is to do whatever that you're wanting to get into, and it doesn't even have to be with content creating. Let's say if you want to be a construction worker and you're building a building, but some crazy earthquake happens and it tears the whole building down. You're going to stop being a construction worker? No, you're going to continue on. You're like, all right, well, we just got to build this building all the way back up again. If you're an actor and the movie gets shut down because of COVID, then it's like, okay, am I going to stop acting? No, I'll do some at-home acting or something, call some actors and be like, hey, take that vaccine. Let's go over to my house. Let's make a movie. I got the whole production crew and everything else. And so you're not going to stop making movies because, oh, you messed up on your lines or something crazy happened, or, whatever. It's like you're still going to keep doing. And it's like, and people to use as an example, and I had to say that's probably like definitely, I was talking about that movie in my streams earlier, but the Fast and Furious series. Now, one of probably the biggest thing to happen in that series was when Paul Walker was tragically passed away. That was without doubt the craziest thing that happened in that whole series. But those guys didn't stop acting. Those guys didn't give up. They carried on the legacy of that movie. And they ended up having it to where it's this multi-billion-dollar movie and stuff. Let's see how much F9 made in the box office. What is this? This is not how... Wait, box office. As of July 11th, 2021, F9 has grossed 141.3 million in the United States and Canada, and 400 million in other territories. Worldwide, 541 million. With the production, how much development? They really don't say what was the budget for that movie. No Time to Die. What's this? Oh, that's the James Bond movie. I don't know why I thought that was that movie with whatchamacallit, DMX and Aaliyah. I don't know why, and Jet Li. What am I trying to look for? The budget for the movie. F9 budget. 21 budget. Okay, so they pretty much made like $300 million off of that movie and stuff. So it's like, and that's pandemic, prices and stuff. And F8, hold on for a second. F8 movie that movie, Fate of the Furious, that movie made $1.2 billion dollars in the box office off of a $250 to $270 million budget. And that was that was a movie like right after Paul Walker had passed away. So my thing is like they still continued on the series. They didn't stop, like, because it wouldn't have made any sense to stop. You know, it's like, and I'm pretty sure if it had been the other way around, where it had been another one of those actors would have passed away, what would they have done? Continued on with the series. So it's like, I'm like, me personally, I don't see myself as somebody like a retiring or quitting or giving up or done type person. You know, I'm going to keep going for as long as I possibly can. So, but anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 34 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you do the same for my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your next purchase. But if the code doesn't work, people have been having issues, so don't trip. Maybe try again a different day. I really don't know. Or try another promo code. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.